From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2. Happy holidays from Weather NorCal and our sponsors. Have a wonderful holiday season.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Hope you've had a nice weekend so far. Beautiful conditions out there. In fact, if I step off real quick, check it out there off the coast. Watch the loop here. You see that clockwise motion. We have an anticyclone forming here off the coast. That's high pressure, right? Notice how it's rotating here in a clockwise direction. That's the difference between low and high pressure. And of course, this is high pressure. That's what's keeping us so mild, so dry over the next really about 7 days, right? I really don't see any changes in the pattern for the foreseeable future. Widespread upper 50s, lower to mid 60s here in the warmer spots today. But of course, up here in Siskiyou County, we start creeping back down to the 50s and 40s. Same for Modoc County and out towards the eastern mountains. And in fact, this morning we had some of those freezing fog advisories out there in the eastern portions of the area. But this notwithstanding, we're doing great out there. Not a cloud in sight really for the rest of the day through tomorrow, right? We're staying dry. We're staying pretty much completely mild, right? That really is the best way to put it, largely due to this high pressure system, right? We only trend upwards from here, I think, over the next 5 to 7 days or so, give or take. I really don't see any changes at that. Now, we might have a few clouds building in through tomorrow, right? But not enough to make a huge difference, right? It looks like by Monday, so for the start of our work week, we're back to partly cloudy to mostly clear skies, right? So as we head through the week, the trend is upwards, right? Temperature-wise, we're becoming pretty mild pretty quickly, right? In fact, if we take a look at the extended term futurecast, whole lot of nothing here thanks to that high pressure for the rest of the week. So not a whole lot to talk about, and that's a good thing, right? As we head into December, we can get these active patterns like crazy, so you don't want to take this for granted that we just don't have a lot going on. Now, by the end of the week, we might have a few areas of upper level moisture filtering in, which kind of build that cloud cover possibly, but even still, we're not seeing any signs of a huge system swinging through anytime soon, so let's not take that for granted. That's what's keeping us, like I've been saying, above average, well above average for this time of year here. I want to show you this map here, kind of shows you the temperature expectations for this time of year. All of the West Coast is really well above where we should be, and of course, out there in the east, opposite case, you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. It's way off to the east, though. They're below average, right, all the way from the Mississippi River east. They've got some snow in Kansas City, for example, so they're getting that rain, precipitation, snow, all that stuff, and we're not. We're going to stay well below average in terms of rain chances and snow chances for this time of year. Big old brown batch here out here in the western United States. Kind of a bullseye right on the valley out towards the eastern mountains, too, so we're actually kind of remarkable in our own way. We're kind of special for this pattern. Now, over the next several days, there are those 60s out here in Trinity County. Beautiful, beautiful skies out there. Only a few clouds filtering in at times, not enough to make a huge difference in terms of the forecast as a whole. Hopping over to the coast, we're going to be talking 60s here as we head through the end of the week. But for now, upper 50s, maybe right there near 60 is the story. Hopping up towards Del Norte County, western Siskiyou County, we kind of have that same trend, right? You're going to be seeing 50s along the coast. A little further inland, that's where you start seeing those 60s, right? So we're going to be working with that. And honestly, if you want to go on a hike, go outside, perfect weather for it, if you ask me. You can kind of see what I'm talking about out here. Winds generally out of the east. We might even be flirting with 70 at times across the area. So that's going to be pretty nice. Siskiyou County, well, we're going to be talking widespread, lower 50s for now. Even see some 40s mixed in, but the trend is upwards towards upper 50s here as we head through the rest of the work week and into next weekend as well. Out here in Modoc County, we're going to be talking upper 40s, lower 50s here. Those turn into lower to mid 50s by Wednesday, so yeah, we have some good weather to look forward to there. Honestly, I sound like a broken record just because of how nice this pattern will be. Eastern Mountains, it's the same story, right? Out here from Susanville all the way out to Doyle, we're probably going to be talking upper 40s, near 50 for the next few days. But we turn back into mid 50s pretty quickly there by Wednesday and into Thursday. And some of those lower areas, Chester out to Greenville and Quincy, we're going to be talking mid 60s, even upper 60s out there. So kind of very similar to the valley in this respect. In fact, hopping over to the valley, from Chico all the way up to Redding, it's going to be the same story. We're going to be talking widespread mid-60s starting probably about Monday, sticking around for the rest of the week. From Lakehead all the way down to Red Bluff, decent shot at some of us seeing some upper 60s there. Check out Lakehead through tomorrow. We even got some of those 68s, 69s, 70. You know what? Maybe. We'll have to watch that for some of us, but I think most of us will be stuck kind of in the 60s, which is still pretty good fate by my standards. That much is for sure. Thanks for joining me here for this forecast update. Of course, I'll be back with you at 6 for more Fresh from the NorCal Command Center, and I'll speak to you then.